Hey y'all, this is Marissa with Marissa Moments. So, can I be honest with you for a second? This whole thing is starting to feel really odd and strange. It's almost starting to feel not forced, but it's taking a lot more effort each time to put a message out there to everyone. Because one, I know that I am blocked, right? I know that I am shadow banned and all of these things. And so my messages don't necessarily reach the corners in which I hope that they would reach. And those that it does reach don't even recognize my existence or choose to surpass my existence, right? They take the message that I am giving, they pass it forward without ever acknowledging my existence, right? It's the whole pet on the head syndrome. Now, of course, yes, I know this is my ego talking. But here's the thing. The ego is a part of us too, right? There's no way to completely rid ourselves of our ego because we exist within this 3D realm and the world is how the world is. What I receive is that anyone who claims to have completely rid themselves of any judgment of their ego in its entirety is lying, right? They're being a false representation of what they believe the spirituality and religious world should look like. But in secret, they are snapping at people. They have all of this internal angst and anger and rage and resentment and all of these things. Now, to what level, it doesn't really matter, but it does exist, right? And to deny that is to deny oneself in our entirety, because we are yin and yang. But coming full circle, I don't know about you, but this journey is starting to feel very exhausting. It is tiring to, what I feel is that there are some of us that are existing within these platforms that are speaking these divine downloads. Now, I'm not trying to give myself props or anything like that, but I am speaking truth. We are speaking these downloads. We are in connection with the great divine, with God, Gaia, universe, ancestors, angels, saints, however you want to look at it. It doesn't matter, semantics. Yet we are being pushed into the shadows more and more. And the closer we get to revealing bigger and greater truths to the masses, the more we are pushed into the shadows and we are suppressed. And meanwhile, someone else will come and share the exact same message. And because they are a little bit more palatable, maybe on the surface, or maybe their voice sounds a little bit more interesting, or maybe they do great graphics, right? And because of that whole influencer realm of existence, they are the ones that are gathering the spotlight just to follow up that truth with a false promise, with a "you will win the lottery. I do see you accepting your inheritance. I do see all of these things in the cards. Yes, he is thinking about you. Yes, somebody is watching your social media and waiting to contact you. Just keep hope alive." And now I'm not against feeding people hope, but what I am against and what I feel staunchly against is feeding people false hope and making this journey seem like something that it actually is not. The truth is, this journey is not all sunshine and daffodils. The truth is that this journey is nasty. It's about coming from the muck, right? It's about turning and transmuting the shit that's been thrown at us. It's about understanding the fact that even though we were raised and called a bitch over and over and over, that's not who we truly are. And so now we're not going to pass that on to future generations. Yes, I did just get personal. But yet and still, because of the way that we've been programmed throughout the society, if it doesn't represent and stand within that Barbie realm of existence, if it doesn't, I can buy myself flowers existence, if it doesn't Swift existence, if it doesn't any of those things, Queen Bee existence. Now, again, I'm not against any of those things, but if it doesn't fit within those molds, then we are suppressed. But here's the thing, right? We're at the age where People need to understand that those personas that are put out there are not even a reality in and of themselves. Do you truly think that the people who are out there in Hollywood are the exact same ways that they are in public versus in the private? No. Yet we continuously click on these things mindlessly because that's what we're supposed to do. When we see a video that has two likes, we bypass it because how am I going to support somebody who doesn't already have support? And what sense does that make? I'm going off on a tangent because this is what I'm feeling, right? And I will feel this way tomorrow, whether I represent it or not. The truth is, we are all brainwashed. We are all drinking from the same Kool-Aid, and yet we just refuse to admit it. This journey has been basically bastardized and manipulated to make us feel like if we are not listening to the song bowls, if we are not sitting crisscross applesauce in a meditative state, if we aren't taking spiritual journeys to India or Jerusalem, if we're not able to sign up for these $1,000 courses, then maybe we are missing something ourselves. So now we have to support the people who can because they know better because they've been there, right? Wrong. What Spirit is trying to get us to do is actually wake up and understand that the people that have been in power are in power because we continue to support them. I'm not saying to take away your support, but what I am saying is that you need to wake up and understand that more exists than what has been put in front of your face. Stop allowing yourself. We need to stop allowing ourselves to be spoon-fed what we're supposed to accept. We have to stop tapping into those top 10 on the flicks or any of those types of things just because that's what everybody else is doing. We have to grow a brain. We have to wake up. We have to realize and recognize that our programming is just that.